Bruin's Homebrew.
Coming at ya.
Hey, look who showed up today.
Yeah, I just happened to, trek all the way out to Hillsboro for a job interview. Which just happens to be where Dad lives. Oh, I live here too, so... Oh, that'd be nice. I could be on more beer reviews.
Yeah. What the heck? I just happened to be all ready with a beer, so... And today, here it is. It's what I've been wanting to come back to. This is one from the cellar. It's the Dissident 2012. It's the third release of the Dissident. And of course, they're still putting them out right now. Of course, this is from Deschutes Brewery out of Bend, Oregon. It has a best after date of August 20th, 2013. I think we've achieved that.
I think we've done okay.
Oh, baby. So,
you did say cellar, right?
If I remember right, is this an old Bruin style, or I can't... This is, says the Distant 20% malt beverage aged in French oak wine and 80% malt beverage aged with cherries. Ah. So that's the best way to describe it. It's a little bit unique. It doesn't really follow the old Bruin style exactly. It's 11.4% ABV, 18 IBUs.
Darn.
It is made with Brettanomyces and local cherries, so it's going to be a sour beer.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's get it cracked open.
All right, well, this just has a wonderful color. It's
we
like
can
an
smell
amber,
it already.
Almost kind of has a rose hue to it in a way.
Now, I'm off the bottom, so...
He got off the bottom, so we're going to have to definitely taste each other's.
Yeah. And, yeah, I might as well get everything off the bottom while at it, but I'll come back to that. So, it definitely smelled like an old Bruin. Boy, you got the cherries and the sour on that. So, no head whatsoever, obviously. Let's jump into the nose here. Baby! I like it, man.
Cherries are popping out.
Yeah.
You get that sour Brettanomyces, but not very, heavy Brettanomyces.
It is a sour, but not a heavy sour. But there's a beautiful sweetness. There's just a load of cherry on this. Now let's switch. I want to smell the other one. See how that changes.
Yours is a little bit more pungent of Brettanomyces.
Yeah, mine is. I got more kick on this side. Wow, that's fun. It's just, you get like a candy sugar type flavor. There's a lot of sweetness coming off it.
Yeah.
And you get that there's some sugar, there's some sweetness, but you get that there's like a sour cherry kind of note. A good amount of that malt base though coming through.
You definitely get some of the French oak barrel scent coming through it in a way.
Yeah.
The little bit of wine aspect.
Yeah, it makes you think of a Chardonnay, some of the vanilla that comes off the barrels from like a Chardonnay. So, wow, that smells good. I'm ready if you are, man.
Okay.
All right, cheers. I don't know about his, but man, do I get a kick of cherry off of mine. I get a lot of oak character, not heavy, but definitely get oak character on my side.
Oh, I get the oak character. You get a nice bit of cherry on there. It's clean and it's crisp, which makes me want to try yours.
I'm dying to try yours, so
okay.
let's switch it up. And what a difference. I mean, similar, but not the same.
This one's almost got a little bit more breadiness, a little bit more thickness to it.
Yeah, this has got more of a clean cherry. The cherry lends more towards the cough drop type cherry as opposed to the sour cherry.
Yeah, this one definitely lends more to tannins and
oak, yeah.
Yeah, the sour.
Yeah. All right, I think we'll take a little time. We'll probably mix them up, and we'll be back.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, totally. So, this is a fabulous beer as far as I'm concerned. It time has been good to it. Christian's had it fresh. I can't recall if I have or not.
I think we both had it.
And he recalls it having quite a kick.
A little bit more Brettanomyces, a little bit more of the oak, is what I remember. Other than that, it's still a great beer. Like, it's even better now.
I mean, you're talking, this is like a winter release in 2012, so, I mean, this is a 4-year-old beer, at least 3-year-old beer, from whenever it came out.
Yeah.
Wow, I think the cherry on this is beautiful. I've had beers that are fresh that don't have this much cherry on them.
That's very true, actually.
And we did blend the two. And so you get a nice amount of breadiness. You get a light sour. It's not a heavy sour. You get some tannins from the oak. They're not an overpowering. It's just there, and it's good. It's well balanced. It's not like in terms of old Bruins, usually your carbonation is pretty high. It's a medium carbonation. It's not a high carbonation type beer. But there's a nice brightness to the flavor, and there's some good sweetness to it. The cherries are just lightly tart. It's not really a true sour. It's more like tart cherries to me.
I would agree on that one. And it's a Flanders style brown ale, but I think it lends more towards the red ale category in a way.
Yeah.
Which, like you said, it's brighter. It's got a little bit more flavor to it. And yeah, it's not quite a sour, so it's not like it's just kind of like,
which is exactly when you get into the old Bruin and you get into your Flanders Red. It fits the category perfectly.
Yeah, it does.
They're calling it. I think they call it an old Bruin, or Flanders Brown, kind of style. But I think this is more like a Flanders Red. I think Christian nailed that. Wow, I mean, other than being a bit cloudy and stuff, because they can be clear and beautiful sometimes, I have no complaints on this.
I kind of like the extra tidbits at the bottom once in a while,
And this one, it's working for it.
Yeah.
So how would you rate this in terms of Flanders Reds?
Jeez. I mean, it's Imperial Flanders Red.
Yeah, that it is.
It's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
97. It's definitely true to the Flanders Red style, not more towards the brown, but it's all how, they want to label it. But taste-wise, in that category, 97, I say.
In terms of that style, it hits it beautifully. It's sweet, it's tasty, it's got everything. I'm not going to go quite as high. There's a few that are really amazing. I'd almost go to that 97. I'm going 96, but I'm going to tell you what, it is, I think, world class. Absolutely world class. Time for the overall now.
Well, I was debating on my overall, and enough planes flew over so that I had enough time to drink. And the thing is this is just an excellent beer. I'm only dropping it a point and putting it to a 96 overall. I mean, for a Flanders Red, semi-sour / oh my gosh, delicious. And drinks fine.
It drinks really good.
Well.
Yeah, that's impressive. But I got to tell you what, I would never think that I would put a Flanders that high either. But I tell you what, this is a beauty. And 94. I'm putting on the high end of excellent. 94. I don't know what the rating service is saying shit. But for me, 94. This is a hell of a good beer. Now this is aged. And we know that fresh, it's got more kick, it's more potent. So if you like more flavor.
So yeah, I might not rate it as high if it was fresh, but aged like this is gold.
Here it is again. It's the Dissident 2012 from Deschutes Brewery out of Bend, Oregon. What can we say? Life is too short
to drink cheap beer
And we will see you.
on the next beer review.
So here it is again. It's the Dissident 2012 from Deschutes Brewery out of Bend, Oregon. Life is too short.
To drink cheap beer
And we'll see you.
on the next beer
Fucking
review.
airplane review.